Good morning, it's Chrissy from Chrissy's Beautiful Life, and I am a guest designer for Cheeky Studios this month. And I've decided to use this really fun sketch, and isn't that fun? I love all the circles. And I'm going to do a Valentine's themed line because I am using the Valentine's 2017 collection from Cheeky Studios. So my goal here is to use lots and lots of fun layers plus the fun little bits of collection. I got the like Project Life type cards, so the 3x4, no, they're all 4x6, so excuse me, cards to help bring out the colors that I'm wanting. And oh, I'm so sorry, this is upside down. This keeps happening to my videos. It'll only be like this for a second. And then I'm going to use, like I said, the 4x6 cards to help me create the diagonal of that sketch that I'm trying to play with. I love that floral one. Might have been my favorite card in the whole collection. And like just to do the smaller circle, at least thinking about it, I'm just going to use the mug I used to hold all of my trash in. There's paper scraps and stuff when I'm done. So that's what you saw me dump out. Such a silly thing to do, but you use what you have on hand sometimes. I'm currently going, this was my first week back at work last week, and so I'm just kind of functioning is the word. And so it's just one of those things where you use what you have on hand and you just do what you can. You're not fully thinking, you're just scrapping for the fun of it. And that was definitely kind of the zone I'm in right now. And I'm going to use this really fun. It's a navy and white striped bag. And what that ends up helping do is add another element of the stripe from the pattern paper I'm using. And it also kind of really helps emphasize it, but it also brings in the navy that is in this collection. So this ephemera collection is super fun, and it's got pops of the darker like wine colored like mauve color, very, very pretty red. And then there's some teal and some navy, and I love it. And there's even like this pop of like yellowy gold. It's just so pretty. And I was definitely trying to highlight all of those colors with the layers that I used as well, just to kind of bring them all out. And so that is why I chose the bag and why I chose to use that Valentine's Day pattern paper. I can't exactly remember where that pattern paper is from, I'm so sorry. But it definitely has that gold yellowy tone to it. So when I tucked in all of my layers there, they fit really well, and definitely helped to kind of do that final color tone that I'm looking for. I then am going to go ahead and use a few of the embellishment. There's an embellishment pack to this collection, and some sequins, and the cards, and a sticker sheet. And I got just a few of the embellishments Christina sent to me to use, which was so lovely of her to do for me. And then the rest of it came in the goodies that Tuesday sent me for being the guest designer. And and there's also the best part probably of this whole collection is these awesome alphas, and there's multiple letters of each one, so you can spell words, and I'm going to use for always and forever. But there's also, surprise, there is also these fun little flares, and one of the flares says always, so I'm going to place the word always in the O of the word forever. So it's kind of you'll look at it and all you're going to see is the forever until you look closely, and then it says always and forever. I thought that was really fun and playful. And of course, because this is a Valentine's line, I did have to do a layout about Sean and myself. I don't do these very often, maybe 1 or 2 a year. We're not really good at remembering to take photos together. So this photo is actually taken Christmas, I believe, but I really liked it. It's a good photo of us, and the fact that it was turned to black and white made it very usable for a Valentine's themed or just a lovey-dovey themed layout. I'm also going to tuck another one of those flares within my little layer there. And then I wrap everything up by using a piece of Amy Tan pattern paper that again is highlighting that navy, which I really love. And I'm going to use that to back everything. Off camera, of course, what you didn't see is I went ahead and used my sewing machine to stitch the with black around each one of the circles. That just kind of helps them stand out. This is kind of a very simplistic page, especially for me. I didn't add any mixed media or anything like that. But I like that. They don't all have to be crazy full of mixed media or anything like that. Sometimes simplicity is the way to go. And I did decide that this was going to be one of those times. I really love that. I just love it. I think it's fun. I do plan on having a lot of journaling, but it's going to be a little bit more of the personal side of journaling. So I'll just tuck it in that bag. And then for my final little touches here, it was a little too simplistic, of course. I've got to have multiple layers, you know me. So I'm going to add a few of these stickers and a few more of the die cuts just right around by the corners of where the circles meet. And that just helps to kind of emphasize the diagonal that I'm trying to do and adds in some different textures. And I love that. I'm going to take this pretty little white floral, cut it in half. That helps it so I can tuck it because, again, I did use some stitching, so it's not going to go very far underneath the layers there. And then to wrap everything else up, I'm going to go ahead and bring in the beautiful sequins. I originally think about using them to completely encapsulate the circle by using them as another circle. I don't go for that. Instead, I just use them in a few different places spread throughout the layout. And I am pretty happy with the way this turned out. So I hope you enjoyed. I will have one more project for you using this beautiful collection from Cheeky Studios. And if you haven't gotten your hands on anything from Tuesday's shop, you definitely need to head on over there and pick some stuff up. It's a wonderful quality and I love her products. So thanks everyone so much for watching. Isn't that fun? I'm going to show you the sketch that I used one more time. And here's a look at my final layout as well. I hope everyone's having a fantastic Monday, and I will be back soon with another layout. Bye!